Just restart my skill lang din. Okay, so our stream is currently recorded. So mother and learners, guardians and learners, don't worry po kasi it will um, the purpose of the recording will be as part of the educational process din, of course, para rin ma-post natin on our community para dun sa mga hindi naka-attend. And also, the purpose, don't worry, educational purposes lang talaga yung paggagamitan natin ng recordings na to. So going back, just what I've said a while ago, so we are discussing um, homeroom guidance. So tulad ng nabanggit ko kanina, homeroom guidance is a process or a subject na kung saan mas ma-evaluate natin yung progress ng learners natin para rin weekly nagkakaroon tayo ng reporting sa isa't isa kung kamusta na ba yung learner natin or kamusta na ba siya bilang learner in this kind of situation. So on the next page is we have a analysis or rank your senses. We need to analyze or rank our senses kung ano ba tayong klaseng learner. Are we a visual learner? Are we an auditory learner? Or ikaw as a guardian, paano mo ba na-evaluate yung learner mo o yung anak mo? Sa tingin ko, ma'am, ano po siya verbal learner kasi pag napapakinggan niya, mas natututunan niya. Ma'am, for me, siguro po, tingin ko po, kinesthetic po yung anak ko kasi gusto niya po na hawakan niya, gusto niya po na natatouch niya or na-experience niya. Ma'am, feeling ko yung anak ko po ay visual learner, ma'am. Kasi magaling po siya sa pag nakikita niya po yung mga picture, pag nakikita niya po yung mga ganon. So bakit po natin kailangan pag-aralan yun? Kailangan natin siyang pag-aralan para alam natin kung ano yung magiging atake natin ng pagtuturo sa bata. Which is good, right? Tama po yun. Nag-agree po ba kayo sa akin? Or hindi? Parang hindi ata kayo nag-agree sa akin. Can you please press 1 kung nag-agree sa sinasabi ni ma'am? Can you please press 1? Okay, very good. So, in this rank your senses, ilan lang naman tayo sa stream natin? We're just 16, so 15 learner. Mabilis na mabilis lang. I will give you 1 minute para i-rank yung sarili nyo and magkakaroon tayo ng one-on-one chikahan sa mga bata na nandito. Sige, paki-rank po ang inyong mga sarili at magkakaroon tayo ng one-on-one tanungan kung gaano mo ba nire-rank yung senses mo. Rank lang, lalagay mo lang 1 is the lowest, 5 is the highest. Feeling ko as a visual learner, 1 lang po ako. Check. Feeling ko as an auditory learner, 1 lang po ako. Check. Pero ma'am, feeling ko kinesthetic ako so i-check ko dito 5. Ayan, ganyan. So, just a 1 minute and quick analysis para lang for me as your teacher, I can now learn how to approach each and every one of you. Okay, ayan, medyo marami yung naglap yung 4, ay 2. Okay, matakot. Okay, sige, sino gustong mag-volunteer? Taas nga ang kamay. Unahin na natin siya. Wala. O sige, magtatawag ako. Unahin na natin si Mami Erlinda para kay Kenneth. Ayan. Mami, hello? Hello?
Hello.
Ma'am, Mami, si Kenneth, as a visual learner, paano niyo po siya nire-rank? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1 lang siguro.
1 lang siguro po. Okay, sige. How about for the auditory learner, pag mas napapakinggan niya yung sounds o pag mas napapakinggan niya yung flow?
Mga ano, ma'am?
Ano siya natututo doon?
3 po siguro.
3, okay. How about the kinesthetic part, which is learning with bodily movements or pag mas namamanipulate niya, pag siya yung gumagalaw?
Siguro ma'am 3 din po.
3, okay. How about for logical, mami? Yung magaling siya mag-isip ng konsepto na logically.
Ma'am, dun siya mahina. Siguro 1.
So, 1, okay. How about for verbal, ma'am? Learning through words. Kailangan iniisa-isa natin sa kanya yung words para mas maintindihan niya. Pag naging verbally yung pagtuturo natin, talagang nasusure mo na, dito mas natututo siya.
5 siguro ma'am.
Five. So, parang pinaparating dito, mami, na verbally learner si Kenneth, no? How about for the social? Learning with other people. Parang gusto niya iba yung nagtuturo sa kanya kaysa nagsa-self-learn lang siya.
5 ma'am.
5 din. So, gusto niya nang may nagtuturo sa kanya, no? How about the solitary or learning through feelings? Ayan, yung sarili niya naman. Siya yun naman yung nag-aaral para sa sarili o pinapakiramdaman niya yung isang lesson para sa kanya, personally. Yung kaya niyang independently na makuha.
Ano ma'am?
O,
3.
ano po?
3 ma'am.
3. Okay. So, mami, paki-screenshot to, no? Paki-take note po yung naging sagot nyo para kay Kenneth. Para pagdating ng time na kailanganin natin to, alam nyo kung ano po yung approach na mas kaya at para mas ma-absorb ni Kenneth um, yung lesson or yung mga magiging activities. How about the others? Thank you so much for this, ma'am, earlier. How about
Screen
the others? Okay, thank you. How about the others po? Sino pong gustong mag-try? Gusto ko lang marinig kung ano po yung good. Ayan, okay po. Go po. Okay. Next po, who wants to try? Let's have the ranking our senses. Ayan, may nagtaas ng kamay. Teka lang Tingnan natin. Ay, wala pala. Madali lang naman Wala namang mahirap O kung gusto nyo i-type nyo sa group chat kung nahihiyang magsalita. Go ahead, Cody. Nakita ko nag-raise ka ng hand. Hello, Cody.
Ay, po. Visual is 4, auditory is 3, kinesthetic 1, logical 5, verbal 3, social 3, solitary 4.
Solidary 4. Can you please repeat the visual, auditory, and the kinesthetic?
Visual 4, auditory 3, kinesthetic 1.
Okay. So, personally, kaya mo, parang mas gusto mo talaga na inaaral siya comparing sa na nagagalaw. Kasi nag-1 ka lang sa bodily kinesthetic no? So, that would be fine. Sige, maganda na nagkaroon ako ng idea na ito yung mga senses mo in terms of your learning style. Okay? You can have a screenshot of this, Cody, para magkaroon lang rin tayo ng copy. So, this is for Cody. Nag-i-screenshot lang ako, ha? Okay. Next. Who wants to try? Just a quick ganun lang. Ma'am, visual 4, visual ganito, ganito, ganyan, ganyan. Ayan. Sige, sino po? Wala namang mahirap. Ayan, may nagtaas yata ng kamay. Ay, wala din. Sige, tatawag na lang tayo. Ayan, si Monique. Ayan, Monique. Go ahead, Monique.
Visual 3, auditory 3, kinesthetic 2, logical 4, verbal 5, social 4, solitary 4.
Okay, thank you so much for this, Monique, no? You can have the screenshot of this one para magkaroon lang rin tayo ng copy in just in case that we need this one. And also, this will serve as your performance task for the homeroom guidance din kasi. It will be recorded as your performance task. Okay, how about the others? Okay, at least last one. Last one na lang. Sige. And then rank yourself na lang on your own and then give me a copy. Isa na lang, then we will proceed with the slide proper. For Adam po, okay, for Adam, yan. Kasi ano to, parent to ni Adam eh. Nag-message sa akin kasi nadala niya yung phone. Pero, si Mami, yung nakikinig ngayon. So, for Adam po, we have 3, 3, 2, 2, 3. Okay, so, sige. Ayusin natin. 3, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3. Ako lang. 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, I think. Okay. So, Mami, Adam, Mami Adam, I don't know the name, sorry, I can't address you properly, pasensya po. Ito po, paki-screenshot lang rin po for the performance test of Adam. And as I can see, nasa level lang naman siya, nasa average level siya ng mga learning style na based on you, ito po yung naaano mo, ito yung na-observe mo. Okay, so thank you for this, Adam. And now let's proceed with the next slide. Okay. So we will now encounter the deeper meaning of the different learning styles. So we have here the visual learner. Can you please help me to read the meaning of the visual learner? Ito pong where students acquire. Can you please help me to read na? Yes, Cody, go ahead.
Visual learner, where the student acquire knowledge when the lessons are presented in picture, images, projection, and diagrams. This is often called a spatial learning style.
Okay. So this is called also a spatial learning style. So where students acquire knowledge when the lessons are presented in pictures. So paano mo masasabi na yung anak mo or ikaw personally as a learner ay a visual learner ka? Pag sanay ka na mag-make ng list, nililist down mo isa-isa, or nagdi-dream ka in color para mas maganda, maraming kulay, mas naiintindahan mo. Nagte-take notes ka, nag-understand ka ng chart with ease, and then close your eyes. Most of the time, pag merong sinasabi si teacher, ay kino-close mo yung mata mo para ma-visualize mo yung sinasabi niya. Excel at spelling but often forgot names. So maganda ka daw, magaling ka daw mag-spell, pero most of the time ay makakalimutin ka sa pangalan. And also, as a visual learner, pag nagsusulat ka, nag-highlight ka. Hina-highlight mo o sinicirclean mo yung mga importanteng words. If you are answered yes to most of these questions, then you are part of the 65% of people who are visual learners. Pag sa tingin mo ba, lahat ng to ay parang ako, ay parang ganito ko Nag-highlight ako pag meron akong gustong tandaan na lesson. Ay, magaling ako sa spelling kaso makakalimutin ako sa pangalan. Pag may sinasabi si teacher, pumipikit ako para ma-imagine ko kung ano yung sinasabi niya. If you are this kind of learner, then you are part of the 65% of people who are a visual learner. Can you please type na sa group chat, sa comment section natin na, Ma'am, ganito po ako. Kung napapansin mo na ganito ka. O, Ma'am, I'm a visual learner. Anyone? Titignan ko nga kung sino ang visual learner dito sa atin na ganito siya. Ganito ako, Mami. Gusto ko iniisip ko gusto ko ini-imagine ko Gusto ko sinusulat ko, gusto ko ina-highlight ko. Anyone in the class? No one. Okay. So, no problem naman kung walang visual learner dito. Pero you will just notice it. Some cases kasi nag-iiba talaga. Nag-iiba ka as a learner. Pagtanda mo, nagiging visual learner ka. Nung bata ka kasi more on auditory learning ka. Pero nung pag high school mo, nag-visual ka. Possible yun. Possible po yun. Next is the learning styles such as the auditory learner. Can you please help me to read what is an auditory learner? Yes. How about the others? Do I only have Cody in my class? Yung iba po, ayan, nagle-left. Teka lang, nag-8 na lang tayo dito. How about you, Juliana? Hi, Juliana. Pakibasa lang tong maikling-maikli na to. Where students learn best when audio. Yon. Go ahead.
Where students when audio, music, or sound are being in the learning session.
Okay. So, this kind of learners ay mas natututo sila through music, through audio, or through sounds. Sino yung ganito? Pag naririnig niya, mas naiintindihan niya than sa binabasa niya. May ganun kasi eh. Kasi most of the characteristics of an auditory learners ay enjoy listening. Mas na-enjoy niya yung pakikinig kaysa sa pagbabasa. Meron din naman ang hilig-hilig gumawa ng kanta. Ginagamit niya yung lesson, ginagawa niyang kanta. May mga ganong klaseng learner. Ito naman also, one of the characteristic is to talk a lot. Masyadong madaldal. Pag ang tao daw ay madaldal, he or she is part of the learning such as auditory learners. And magaling rin mag-explain. So, ang mga magagaling mag-explain ay ang auditory learners. At yung mga nagbabasa ng malakas is part of the auditory learners. Sino yung mga ganito kaya sa tingin nyo? Ako ma'am, parang ganyan ako. Sige, pwedeng mag-chat sa chat box. For the study habits naman, pag nag-aaral siya, gusto niya merong music. Nakikinig siya ng music. Kasi feeling niya, pag nakikinig siya ng kanta, mas naiintindihan niya pag nag-i-study siya. Sino yung ganyan? Ayan, so Princess. Hello, Princess. Princess?
Hello po.
Ayan, hello anak. Tawag dito, ganito ka, auditory learners? Feeling mo?
Yes po.
Okay. Ano dito yung madalas na ikaw? Nakikinig ng
Mahilig
music?
akong
Kumakanta?
mag-lesson, tapos mahilig po akong umanta, and then mahilig din po akong tawag dito. Yung mga pag nagle-lesson, ay pag nag-aano po ako, nakikinig po ako ng music.
Oh, okay. So that's good, ah. That's part of the auditory learner's characteristics and study habits. Um, may I ask you, Princess, no? Princess, sabi mo sa akin mahilig kang kumanta? Tama ba?
Yes po.
Can you please give us a sample ba? Di bang mag-sample si Princess dyan? O nahihiya, ma'am? Ma'am, nahihiya po ako ha. So, don't worry. Tinry lang naman natin kasi narinig ko na mahilig ako kumanta. Pero, for you, I will suggest, if you have the voice, if you have um, um, the gift, if you have the gift na magaling kang kumanta, I will just suggest na i-improve mo to, mas i-improve mo pa to kasi it will it will be beneficial para sa iyo. At the same time, for your confidence, mas mabuboost siya pag nasabi mo sa sarili mo, ay, oo nga, no, pagaling pala ako ng pagaling kumanta. And also, in terms of learning naman, mas matututunan nyo rin siya sa paggamit naman ng idea ng pagkanta. Pag yung mga lesson ay ginagawa nyo ng rhythm, pag yung mga words ay ginagawa nyo ng tono, mas madali nyo rin siyang nakakabisado. Ginagawa nyo ba yun minsan? Halimbawa, ang diniscuss natin is the learning styles. Eh ano ka, auditory learner ka. Paano ko kaya matatandaan tong 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 na to nang mas madali para sa akin? So pwede kang gumawa ng hymn para madali mo siyang matandaan. So just for example, ano ba? Visual, auditory, kinesthetic, logical. So pwedeng ganon. Para ikaw, personally, mas madali mo siyang matatandaan, di ba? So that was part of the auditory learners. So thank you for your voice, Princess. Let's now proceed with the learning styles such as the kinesthetic. O ito naman yung mga bata na bodily movements ang genre. So can you please help me to read the kinesthetic learning style, please? Yes, what's that? Okay, go ahead, Cody.
Where students are keen on utilizing their sense of touch and hand to learn with. Kinesthetic learners learn most when they move.
Okay, so kinesthetic learners learn when they move. So the characteristic of kinesthetic learners are such as like to touch. So gusto nila nahahawakan or namamanipulate nila yung isang bagay. And most of them are energetic or talagang full of energy. And then good at sports. Ayan yung mga bodily kinesthetic learner. Mahikaling daw sa sports. Magaling rin sa very coordinated. In terms naman yan sa pagsasayaw, sa mga body movements. And most of the time, the kinesthetic learners are messy. Pag sinabing messy, makalat. And sino ba yung ganito dito kaya? Sa tingin nyo, ma'am ako po, ma'am makalat ako eh. Tapos mahilig ako sa sports. Feeling ko ma'am kinesthetic ako. Sige nga. And for the study habits naman, ang kailangan or ang pinopropose na way ng pagtuturo sa kanila or pag-habits or kinesthetic habits is to use role play. Most of the time, yan yung mga hilig nila kasi bodily movements. Build models o merong mga binubuo. Hilig din sila or prefer nila yung mag-study outdoors and then conduct experiments. So most of the kinesthetic learners are good in science and then use gestures to memorize. So for example, this kind of this kind of learning style, ginagawa nila yun ng body movements. Paano nila yan mas matatandaan? So pag gumanito ako, ang maiisip ko, visual, verbal. Pag gumanito ako, visual. Pag gumanito ako, auditory. Pag gumanito ako, kinesthetic. So, social, ganyan. Pakikipag-usap. And then the solitary, on my own feelings. So, that was kind of the kinesthetic learners. So, gumagawa sila ng mga body movements or gestures para mas matandaan nila yung isang lesson. So, if you think you are a kinesthetic learners, this is the proposed study habits for you. No? Build a models, study outdoors, use gestures to memorize, use role play, and conduct a experiment. So, wala bang bodily kinesthetic learners dito? Or parang ma'am ako to, kasi madungis ako magsulat eh. Wala. Okay, so let's proceed with the characteristics of kinesthetics. Nabanggit naman na yan ni ma'am. Let's proceed with the learning styles such as logical. Logical is where students use reasoning, logic, and system as they gain skills and informations. So the definition, can you please help me to read the definition of a logical or mathematical learner? Please, anyone? Okay, magtatawag si ma'am. Walang sumasagot eh. Micaela Ricabo. Read lang. Ito lang oh. Maikling-maikli lang to. Digital, logical, mathematical.
Logical, mathematical, and precise, accurate.
Okay, so the definition is logical, mathematical, such as recent, precise, and accurate. How about the characteristic? Can you please read it again? Read it now, Micaela. Likes to conduct. Ready, go.
Likes to conduct experiments. Listen to work with numbers. Likes to explore pattern and relationship. Good at math problem solving and reasoning.
Okay, and then how does this person, thank you so much, how does this person learns best? By categorizing, classifying, and working with patterns and relationships. So anyone here in my class that is a logical or mathematical learners, Ma'am, ganito ako, feeling ko magaling ako mag-ano, sa math. Magaling ako mag-reason, ma'am. Parang feeling ko, ma'am, kaya ko 'to. Feeling ko, ma'am, pag mas nagiging experiment siya through numbers or through explanation ng problem solving, mas naa-adapt ko, ma'am. Mas madali akong magsagot ng math kaysa magsagot ng English question. Anyone? Ay, parang nagtaas si Cody. Cody, hello?
Yes, ma'am?
Parang nabanggit mo logical mathematical ka, tama?
Yes po.
Okay. Tanong lang kita, Cody, paano mo ako kaya nasabi na logical or mathematical ka?
Wala po, mahilig ko lang po kasi na pag may sinasabi po sa'kin dapat po ine-explain po na masyado para maintindihan po ng mas okay.
Okay. So, thank you so much, no? Ang galing, no? So, you want a explanation to be precise or accurate, no? That's why you thought or feeling mo, hindi naman feeling, ikaw talaga is a logical or a in this kind of learning style or the logical learning styles, mathematical learning styles. So, if you think you are this kind of person, then the 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 process that you will learn best is through categorizing, classifying, and working with patterns and relationships. Let's proceed with the learning styles such as verbal. Ayan. Can you please help me to read the meaning of verbal? Malapit naman na tayong matapos ay tayo na ay magtulungan dahil tayo pa ay magbobotohan. Sige, how about you? Leia May Lyson. Can you please help me to read the
Students
verbal
learn
style?
well through the use of words in writing the speech.
Okay. Where students learn well through use of words in writing and speech. So this kind of learner is most of the time ay magagaling sa English. Ayan, yung kanina sa logical, ang pinaka-best subject sa kanila ay math. If you are a verbal learning styles, you are good most of the time in English subject. Ma'am, bakit? Paano mo nasabi? Kasi mahilig kang magbasa eh. So, yun kasi yung isang karakteristik nun. Pag mahilig magbasa, mahilig magsalita, ay magaling sa mga linguistic subjects, hindi lang pala sa English. Pwede rin po sa Filipino kasi that was part of a linguistic subject. So, the characteristic of the verbal learners is good in reading, hearing, speaking, writing, debating, and discussion. So, anyone here in the class na, ma'am, feeling ko ganito po. Me po, ma'am, ako po. Sige nga. Okay, wala. So, mamaya don't worry. I want to hear your voices. Just share me kung anong klaseng learner ka kaya based on the evaluation mo on your own. So, next learning style is very easy, such as a social learning style, where students are inclined to learn with other people or in groups. So, in this kind of learner, mas natututo ka if meron kang katulong or meron kang katuwang, but not necessarily just like the online kopyahan, no? Na very trending ngayon yung online kopyahan. Hindi po siya ganon. Hindi po siya yung mean nun. This social learner is want to share and want to hear the words from others. No? Mas natututo kasi ako pag tatlo kaming nag-aaral kasi nagtutulungan kami. That was good. Pero not to the point na magkokopyahan kayo. Why? Because if ikaw, natuto ka na o nasanay ka na nangongopya ka lang, it's your loss. Kawalan mo yon, right? But if you as a learner, natututo ka kasi tinuturuan ka at ina-absorb mo yon, it's your gain. Ano mo yan sa'yo, bonus mo yan sa sarili mo kasi natuto ka. So, don't ever um, um, adopt sa mga kapwa mo na nag-cheat. Sa kapwa na nag-cheat. Why? Because it's your loss. Ikaw ang hindi natuto kasi nangopya ka lang. But the point here in social learning styles, you want to work in a group of of people than on your own. So if you think you are this kind of learner, can you please beat me in the comment? Ma'am, ako po, gusto ko po, katulong ko po yung kapatid ko eh. Ma'am, yung kaklase ko, lagi kami nagtuturuan. Pero hindi po kami nagkakopyahan, mama, nagtuturuan lang po. Ma'am, I am this kind of learner. Anyone? No one din. Ayan, ang gagaling. Hindi nyo alam kung anong klaseng learner kayo. Ayan, so as the good study habit, so before we proceed muna dyan, sige, mag-isa-isa muna tayo. Okay, sige. Wag lang mag-out ha. Gusto ko lang marinig yung book voice nyo. Hello, Adam, or the representative of Adam here. Hello? Hello po. Or wala bang audio? Ayan. Based on the discussion po, ano yung main point ni Adam? What kind of learner is he? Yung pinaka-main point mo na lang, dahil nalaman mo na-discuss na natin, visual po siya. Oh, okay. Thank you for that po. Next, how about you, Aliyah Sultan? Can you open your mic, Aliyah Sultan?
Pa.
Okay, what kind of learner are you?
Visual po.
Visual learner din. Okay. How about you, Casey or Cassie Concepcion?
Ano
What
pa?
kind of learner are you?
Mathematics pa.
Mathematical or the logical learner. Okay po. Next po, how about Daniel?
Ma'am, verbal po ako.
Verbal. Okay, so mahilig ka sa mga linguistic subjects, no? How about you, Jade? Jade Silvosa. Hello, Jade. Baka nag-chat.
Ma'am, ano po? One,
No, Jade. Anong klaseng learner ka dyan sa tingin mo? Are you a visual, auditory, kinesthetic, logical, verbal, social, or solitary?
ma'am, visual po.
Visual. Okay, thank you for that. How about you, Cody? Can you please repeat your learning style?
Logical.
Logical. Thank you. Juliana, what is your learning style? Juliana?
Visual po.
Visual. Okay, that would be good. How about you, Leia May Lyson?
Visual po.
Visual din. How about you, Micaela Ricabo?
Visual po.
Visual din. Monique Berboso.
Logical.
Logical. So, magagaling sa math, no? Princess Daso.
Auditory po.
Wow. So, yun talaga. Auditory talaga. Yuan Masalyo.
Verbal po.
Verbal. So, at least, ang maganda ngayon sa naging flow ng homeroom guidance natin is na-analyze nyo yung sarili nyo kung anong klase ba kayong learner. So, let's wrap it up. I-summarize lang natin to bago tayo mag-proceed sa next slide. So, the learning style is the visual learner, the auditory learner, the kinesthetic learner, the logical learner, and then the verbal learner. We also have the social learner and the solitary learner. Ayan. O own feelings yung basihan niya ng kanyang pag-study. So let's have this a good study habit. So I will just share to you kung ano ba yung mga magagandang study habits nyo para mas maging good learner kayo. Okay? So, number 1 is to know what learning best works for you. So, ibig sabihin niyan, alamin nyo muna kung ano ba yung best na learning method para sa akin. So, since kanina nasabi nyo, visual ka eh. So, go ahead. Be a visual learner. Sabi mo kanina, logical ka, then go ahead. Be a logical learner. Ang importante kasi, alam mo. And also, you must know what's best for you. Kung ano yung talagang nag-work for you. Number two is be reasonable with your study goals. Kailangan, pag kinol mo to, ako, just to share, meron akong mga alaga na nag-aaral sa school natin. So, meron tayong sinusunod na schedule. Sa umaga, meron kayong mga online class. Sa hapon, meron ding mga online class. Pero, let's have a study goals. Pag ang subject nyo ngayon ay Monday, Math and English, dapat Math and English tapos nyo ng Monday. Para pagdating nyo ng Tuesday, ibang subject naman. So huwag kayong matutulog, huwag muna kayong maglalaro hanggat hindi tapos yung unang dalawang subject. So yun yung mga study habits na gusto namin i-share sa inyo. Ako talaga sa kanila kasi grade 7 sila. Grade 7 sila. Ang klase nila sa umaga, puro pang umaga hanggang 11 lang, hanggang 12 lang. Pagdating ng 1 p.m., dapat masagutan nila yung unang kinlase nila sa online class. So nagkakaroon kami ng division of works. Para pagdating ng Friday, hindi sila nangangarap, ay, oh my God, 8 subject yung kailangan kong sagutan. Di ba mas maganda pag inuunti-unti? Kasi sino ba yung mararatel? Sino ba yung mamomroblema? Kayo rin po yung mamomroblema. And at the same time, pag nag-aano na kayo, pag nag-guard, pag nararatel na kayo, pag natataranta na kayo, hindi nyo nagagawin. Hindi nyo natatapusin. Eh, due date na. So, sinong mamomroblema? Ikaw na naman. Or the bad part here ay pinapagawa nyo sa iba. No. Huwag niyong ipagawa sa magulang nyo. Huwag niyong ipagawa sa nakakatanda niyong kapatid. Huwag niyong ipagawa sa mas matalino niyong kaklase. You must have your own study goals. Kailangan, mas alam nyo kesa sa mas alam nila dahil sa inyo yung mga module. And yes, included dito is to create a routine and stick to it. Katulad rin yun ang binanggit ko, routine rin po yun. Kailangan mag-goal mo ng Monday, ito yung subject na natapos ko. So sa 4 na OC na online class na ina-attendan nyo, 4 na araw, dapat tigda-2 yon. Dapat ang progress din ng module na natatapos nyo ay tigda-2 din. And also, part of this is the balance study routine, yun din, with leisure time. Study muna. If you're done, if you're done with your study, and then go, play, and then go, do something na hobby mo. And also, assign a space for studying. So, kailangan ay meron kang space para, good space para sa'yo. Huwag yung nag-online class ka, lakad-lakad ka kasi wala kang space. Gumilid ka and make that space your study space. Mas maiengganyo ka o mas ma-adapt mo na na this space is for my study. So pag nagpupunta ako dito, dapat nag-aaral ako. Another good study habit is to read what you have studied and learned. Always read, double read, triple read, kasi some of the time, kahit maraming beses na natin siyang nabasa, meron pa rin po tayong typographical error. So just always double check your output. Learn how to properly take notes. Pag nag-online class kasi, para rin kayong nag-face-to-face niyan. Pag nag-face-to-face kayo, nagsusulat kayo ng mga notes na importanteng sinasabi ng teacher or nagle-lecture kayo. Sa online class, dapat ganun din. Pag meron ako sinabi, ito good point to, isulat mo. O if you have other points na wala sa PowerPoint pero nabanggit ng teacher mo, isulat mo para hindi mo makalimutan. That was part of a good study habits. Also, use gadgets appropriately during class hours. Pag sinabi natin use gadgets appropriately during class hours for a while, so use gadgets appropriately during class hours. So ibig sabihin nito, dapat kung class hour lang, ang silbi lang ng cellphone mo ay ang Google, YouTube for studies, and Google Meet. Hindi mo dapat gagamitin ang iyong cellphone ng ng browsing lang sa Facebook, ng nag-browsing sa TikTok, nag-ML, no. Use your gadgets appropriately during class hours. So tulad na nasabi ko, may mga alaga ko na nasa grade 7, may time lang sila sa paggamit ng phone nila. So pag natapos na nila lahat ng mga kailangan nilang sagutan, saka lang sila pwedeng mag-ML, pinapayagan ko pa rin mag-TikTok, pwede. Kasi ano naman yun eh, part of the, ano naman yun eh, fun naman yun, na dapat hindi pa rin nawawala si learner. Pero of course, we must use this appropriately, yung natatama para sa atin. And next, good study habit is join an online study group if possible. Paano po yung online study group? Merong mga group of grade 9 learners sa page, as page of Facebook. So, be a part of that, pero hindi yung online kopyahan. Learner siya, na ang sinishare doon, mga video lessons, sinishare doon kung paano mag-solve ng ganito, paano gumawa ng ganito, na pare-parehas kayo ng level, pare-parehas kayo ng grade level. And get enough sleep and healthy food. Create a schedule on the daily to-do list. So, of course, it is very important to get a good sleep and eat healthy. So, let me just ask you, what are your study habits? Ano kaya yung pwede mong i-share sa amin? Ano yung study habit mo? Ma'am, ako sa umaga gigising ako, maliligo mag-online class, tapos after online class, magsusulat. Sige nga, parinig na ako ng kahit isa lang na gusto mag-share ng study habits mo. Ma'am, ako po pagkatapos ko po mag-online class, tinuturuan po ako ng kapatid ko o ng nanay ko. Ganun po yung style namin. Anyone nga? Sige, magtawag tayo dito. O walang study habits, masama yun. Hindi pwedeng walang study habits, no? How about you? Hmm, sino ba? Juliana. Juliana? Anong gusto mong ma-share sa amin na study habits mo? Nagsasagot ako ng module araw-araw. Sige, ha? Ayan, go, go. Ayan, nag-open na ng mic si Juliana. Ay, hindi. Sige na anak, go. Open your mic. Para kung sakali man na hindi na meron ako masasuggest, o, di ba? E di maririnig mo. Don't be shy. Tayo lang naman yung nandito. Saka walang maling sagot. Don't worry, walang maling sagot. O sige, type mo kung meron kang gustong i-share, kung nahihiya pang mag-open ng mic. Pero class, walang dapat ikahiya eh. Naka-open forum lang tayo dito. Kwentuhan lang to. Kwentuhan lang tayo. Para alam lang ni ma'am. Hindi nyo kailangang mahiya sa akin. How about yung Casey Conception? Casey, hello?
Ano
Casey?
po, pagkagising ko po, naliligo po ako tapos nagsasagot po ako ng module.
Ayun. So, very good yun, no? Sa study habit ni Casey ay nagliligo muna siya. Ma'am, bakit importante maligo? Kasi mare-refresh yung body mo. Pag na-refresh yung body mo, mare-refresh din yung utak mo. Pag na-refresh yung utak mo, kaya mong magsagot ng module mo. It's a must na dapat naliligo at kumakain ng breakfast sa umaga. Very good yun, Daniel, no? Then after mo maligo, after mo kumain, and then saka ka na magsagot. Okay? Very good. How about you, Leia May Lyson? What is your study habits?
Ma'am,
Yes?
ma'am, paggising ko po ng umaga, maghahanda po ako ng i ano po, yung gagamitin sa online class. Tapos, i-charge ko po yung cellphone ko. Pagka online class po, nagte-take notes ako. Pagdating po ng tanghali, cha-charge ko po yun at mag-o-online class ulit. Pagdating po ng hapon, tsaka ko po sasagutan yung mga napag-aralan po namin.
Sige ma'am, nag-ano lang ako, homeroom lang. Pero oo. Dapat 8:05, no? Dapat 8:05. Okay, thank you po. Thank you, Leia May. Thank you, Leia May Lyson. So, medyo nagka-interaction na kasi tinawagan na ako ng principal natin. No? Pero, ayun, medyo narinig ko naman, okay yun, okay yung process mo, okay yung ginagawa mo. Maganda yun kasi ikaw mismo sa sarili mo, mas ginaganahan kang tapusin yung mga modules mo, which is good. How about you, How about you, Princess Dasok? Last one, para ma-share mo sa amin ano ang good study habit mo. Princess Dasok.
Ma'am, pag tuwing umaga po, inaayos ko po yung mga inaano ko. Tapos pag nag-online class po kami, nagte-take note po ako. And
Wow.
may oras po yung mga module po na dapat tapos na ako.
Okay na? Okay, very good yun, no? Maganda yung narinig ko rin sa kanya. Nag-take note siya at dapat kung ano yung schedule ng mga module is dapat tapos na on time. Now, how can you maintain or improve your study routine? Paano naman pa siya mas magiging mas mapapanatili? So, make a schedule. Yun lang yung masasuggest ko sa inyo. Make a schedule na dapat natatapos niyo siya. Dapat nag-goal niyo siya. I will give you an example mamaya kung ano yung schedule na pinapakita ko at ginagawa ko sa ating mga other online learners. So next is the motivation is what gets you started. Habit what keeps you going. So before we proceed with we're done with our lesson with the homeroom guidance, and before we proceed with our elections of class officer, let me just share ko lang sa inyo yung scheduling na ginagawa ko sa um, ang mga alaga ko. Ayan. Para rin ma-adapt din ng mga magulang. At kayo rin, personally, pwede kayong gumawa ng ganito. So this is the study daily routine of my learner. Ano yun, mga pamangkin ko sila, nasa Saloysoy nag-aaral. So ginawa ko sila ng daily routine. Itong mga daily routine na to will be very helpful for them para para magkaroon sila ng time na sinusunod kasi nag-transition sila ng high school sa elementary. So if you want to adopt this kind of daily routine, pwede nyo itong i-adapt. So nagkaroon kami ng time frame dito. Ayan. So, merong sleeping time sila, wake up time, rest time. So, pray together. Pag gising ng umaga, sabay-sabay silang gigising, magdadasal, magbe-breakfast, maliligo, tapos magpre-prepare na for their online class. Pagdating ng 9 to 10, meron na silang online class. Pagdating naman ng hapon, merong lunch break. Pagdating naman ng hapon, kailangan within 2 hours sumasagot nila yung science module. Another 2 hours, kailangan masagot nila yung sa Filipino module. And then meron ka rin kami ditong checking time. Na kung saan all together sila nagche-check sila ng ano ng mga ginawa nila kung tama ba o natapos ba. Magkakaroon ng dinner, other household chores, and then sleeping time or the rest time. So, if you want to have this kind of routine, magkaroon ka lang ng Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday na activities, okay na yun. Maganda yun. Tapos alam niyo itong mga to, pinrint ko siya, tapos dinikit ko sa table nila para hindi nila nakakalimutan. Nagkakaroon sila ng magandang study habit. Parang nag-aaral din sila, parang nararamdaman rin nila na, ay, parang ano rin, face-to-face din kasi may tamang schedule. Kayo, kung makakatulong yun sa inyo, gawin nyo. Kung makakatulong sa inyo yun na nakikita nyo, kasi most of you are visual learners, di ba? Maraming sa inyo, ang sagot, visual learners. para matandaan nyo kung ano yung mga study habits nyo, isulat nyo, i-type nyo, i-print nyo, idikit nyo sa pader, idikit nyo sa table nyo, para hindi nyo siya nakakalimutan. And that was a good point of good study habits. So, any question? Press 1 na kung may tanong, press 2 kung wala. So, we can now proceed with our quick class officer orientation. Okay? So, sige. Now, let's proceed with our um, voting of our class officer. Screenshot lang ako, no? Sino pala yung mga naka-laptop dito? Press 1 na sa naka-laptop. Or ako po. Ayan, naka-laptop na si Adam. Adam, can you please help me to do print screen lang? Mag-print screen lang. Alam mo naman mag-print screen, no? Mag-screenshot. Tapos isend mo lang sa messenger ko para magkaroon pa rin ako ng copy. No? Screenshot lang nitong part na to at saka yung part na magiging elections natin. Ay, sorry. Okay po. Akala ko po ngayon. Sige, para doon sa mga iba na naka-laptop, meron pa po ba? Ma'am, PC pen. Ayan, okay, Cody. Cody, help mo ako mag-screenshot, okay? Nung mga magiging flow natin ngayon. Mamaya. Okay. So, dito na muna tayo. Screenshot ka na dito sa election class officer. Nasend mo na lang sa akin sa messenger. Okay, ready, Cody? 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you. For the election class officers, we need to raise your voice, and then vote. Why is it important to have a class officer? Of course, para meron tayo nagsisilbing leader sa ating klase. And of course, a good leader is always a good follower. Dapat hindi porket leader ka, ikaw na lang lagi yung masusunod. Dapat ikaw rin sa sarili mo ay sanay sumunod. So let's have first for our president. Okay, sige, print screen lang to ni ma'am, no? Then dalhin natin sa Jamboard. Sige nga, who wants to nominate for our president? You can type or you can open your mic. Ma'am, I nominate ganito. Ma'am, si ano po, gusto ko po siya maging president. Go ahead. Wala ba mag-nominate? Tanga. Ayan, meron nag-chat ata. Ma'am, ay hindi, wala. Wala nag-chat. Okay. Sino ang gusto niyong maging president natin? Anyone? Yes, Casey Concepcion?
Ma'am, ano po? Si John Cody.
John Cody. Okay. Ano muna tayo, na voting muna tayo. Meron pa ba kayong gustong i-suggest? Kung sino? Anyone? O, pag Cody po, president. Ayan. Cody for president. No? Princess Andrea Daso po. So, meron tayo Princess Daso. Sige. So, 2 is enough naman na siguro. Princess. Okay. So, on the chat box, sige, sino po yung in favor for Cody? Press 1. Yung in favor for Cody. Okay. 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 So, since we are just 15 in the stream, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ilan ba tayo? Tama o. 11 tayo sa stream. Meron tayong 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ang nagboto kay Cody. So, si Princess po ay kung may natitira pang dalawa ay dalawa ang naging votes princess, of course, considered as vote red yung sa sarili niya, no? So, our president, congratulations and thank you for doon sa mga sa nag-nominate kay princess. For our president, we have John Cody, ano ang apelyido ni John Cody? Baltazar. Yeah. John Cody Baltazar, is it fine for you to be our class president?
Siguro
Hello?
po.
Siguro po. Siguro or pwede, ma'am?
Pwede ma'am, pwede.
Okay, good. So, kasi pag siguro, parang hindi tayo sigurado, no? So, just an advice, Cody, you are the president, so you will be the role model of our class. And I do believe naman na you are good, Dren, at deserve mo maging president, and you have the rights and then the ability to be a good leader and as well as the same time a good follower. How about for our vice president? Congratulations, Cody. For our vice president, meron po bang gustong mag-nominate? You can open your mic para mabilis rin yung conversation natin. Go ahead.
Ma'am, si ano na lang po, si Princess.
Si Princess. Okay. Sino yung nag-open mic na yun? Sorry. Hindi ko nakita. Sino yung nag-open mic?
Ako po, si Casey Conception po.
Casey. Okay, Casey. Sige. I-ano natin si Casey. Si Princess ang gusto niyang maging vice president. Anyone na gustong lumaban kay Princess or majority na? I nominate Monique.
Monique, ma'am.
Monique.
Monique po.
Monique Verboso. Okay. Monique Verboso. Okay, anyone here before I close the nomination? Sige, before I close the nomination, meron pa po bang idadagdag? Okay, now I close the nomination for the Vice President. Tinutulungan ko na kayo para mabilis tayo. No? Who are in favor of Princess? Anyone? Kindly press 2 if you are in favor for Princess. How about press 3 if you are in favor for Monique? Okay. So, majority of the learners, ayan, meron din Princess eh. 2, 3, okay. How about the others? I want to hear your voice. Ayan. So, majority is Monique Verboso as our Vice President. Verboso. Congratulations, Monique. Hello, Monique. Can you open your mic?
Hello po, ma'am.
Is it fine with you to be our Vice President?
Opo.
Okay. You need to be responsible na magkakaroon tayo ng group chat rin. Pero wala namang masyadong trabaho to kasi we are in this kind of situation. Pero maganda lang rin kasi may tinatanaw na leader ang ating mga kaklase or ang inyong mga kaklase. Cody, hello.
Yes ma'am.
Okay. Can you please help me on this part? Ikaw na ang mag-host. Ako na lang ang magta-type sa mga nagiging, nagiging nominations nila.
Sige po ma'am.
Okay.
So let's start for the nomination for the secretary. So who wants? Wait. Ma'am, may I go to the CR po pala ma'am?
Sorry?
Ma'am, CR lang po ako.
Ano, sorry na?
Ma'am, si CR lang po ako.
Okay. Go ahead. Okay, for our secretary, balik ka ha. For our secretary, who wants to nominate for our secretary? Okay,
Aliyah, ma'am.
nominate Aliyah Sultan. Okay. How about the others? Meron pa po ba na gustong mag-nominate kay Aliyah? Okay, sa other, sa iba. No one? Wala na po ba? Si Aliyah na po ba ang nanalo? Okay, who are in favor of Aliyah? Press 4. Wala namang kalaban eh. Pero kung gusto nyo labanan, go ahead. Okay, sige, bilisan na din natin. Okay, so majority of the vote is for Aliyah. So that would be fine. How about for our treasurer? Hi, Aliyah, by the way, are you here? Hello, Aliyah?
Po.
Is it fine with you to be our secretary?
Opo.
Okay, good. How about for the treasurer? Raise your voice. Princess Daso
Princess,
for
ma'am.
our treasurer. Okay. Anyone here who are in favor of Princess? Kindly press 4. Press 5, sorry. Press 5, sorry. Press 5. Princess Daso. Okay, dito po. Wala. As much as possible, Cody, kasi nandito yung inonominate natin para maas natin kung fine lang ba sa kanila, kung ayos lang ba sa kanila na maging ganito, na maging part of this kind of officer. At saka siyempre, ibig sabihin kaya kayo yung nandito, kaya kayo yung nagstay, kayo yung may kapasidad rin talaga na makapag-online class at makapag-communicate through online. Kaya nagstay kayo dito. Kasi yung iba, kaya baka hindi naka-attend, gawa ng hindi kaya talagang mag-online class or hindi talaga kaya makapag-meeting ng ganito. At least kung magkakaroon tayo ng online meeting, alam ko, sure ako na makaka-attend kayo kasi naka-attend kayo ng class officer, ano natin, orientation natin. Okay ba yun, Cody? Nagets po ba yung point? Okay. So for our auditor, congratulations, Princess. Princess, can you open your mic? Is it fine with you to be our treasurer?
Apo.
Okay, good. How about our auditor? Who wants to nominate for our auditor? Okay, Daniel. What's the surname of Daniel?
Limon po, ma'am.
Simon. Okay, Daniel Simon. Sino ang in
Ma'am,
favor with
limon po.
Daniel?
L po.
Ano, N?
L po, L.
L. Okay, sorry naman, huwag ka nagkalit. Okay. So, Daniel Limon, meron po bang gustong lumaban kay Daniel Limon? You can nominate on our chat box. None. If you are in favor with Daniel Limon, kindly key in 6 on our chat. All of you must participate, no? Your voice is important. Ayan, good. Okay. So, Daniel Limon, are you fine? Is it fine with you to be our auditor?
Sir, ma'am.
Okay. For our peace officer,
Si Adam po, ma'am.
Adam, ma'am.
Adam. Okay, sige. Adam, okay. How about the others? Do you still have other nominees? No one? Okay, so wala po si Adam dito. Ayan, kaso wala po si Adam, hindi ko po alam kung gusto niya. So how about you, Mami? Is it fine with you to be um to be our peace officer? Is it fine with you na si Adam ang aming maging peace officer? Or hindi po talaga kayo sure para hindi na natin mailagay or para walang violent reaction after this? Pwede naman po. para maging active po siya. Okay. So, our peace officer, kindly press 7 kung okay sa inyo si Adam. Stephen. Adam. Stephen. Nevada. And lastly, thank you so much. Congratulations, Adam. For our PIO or our Public Information Officer, ang ating tagapagbalita, ang ating tagapag tagapaglaganap ng mga nagaganap. Sino kaya? Yung active sa Facebook na kayang mag-send ng message ating mga group chat dahil doon ang sinabi ni Leia and Yuan.
Yuan, ma'am.
Leia and Yuan. I nominate Yuan. Yuan. Leia. Let's see. Who are in favor with Leia? Kindly press 8. Kindly press 8. 1. How about for Yuan? Kindly press 9. Okay, so majority of the learner ay pinoto po si Yuan. But don't worry, Leia. I know you can still do it. And I have a trust naman sa'yo. I can you can still message me or I can still contact you even though hindi ka nanalo for our PIO. So congratulations to Yuan. Yuan, what's your surname?
Masadio po.
Masario. Tama?
Lo po, ma'am. Masalo.
Masalyo. Yan?
Opo, ma'am.
Oy, isang L lang. O, tama yan.
Dalawang L po.
Okay. So, is it fine with you to be our PIO? Yuan?
Okay lang po.
Okay lang po o hindi po okay o hindi po okay? Yung totoo.
Ma'am, ayos lang.
Ayun, okay. So, Yuan, kailangan active sa Facebook at saka sa updated sa GC, okay?
Opo, ma'am.
Okay. So, magkakaroon tayo ng group chat, itong mga officers natin. Cody, ikaw na yung mag-initiate na mag-gumawa, no? Cody, can you please do screenshot rin ito? Katulad nung ginawa mo kanina para
Yes,
may
po. Yes.
copy din ako. Okay, ready? You can open your camera para nakikita kayo rin sa screenshot, lalo yung mga class officers natin. Doon na tayo magpakilala sa ating mga group chat, no? Magkaroon na lang tayo ng sariling Google Meet siguro para mas makilala pa natin yung isa't isa. Kasi we're running out of time hanggang 11 lang talaga yung schedule natin. Okay? So, syempre, pag nag-open kayo ng camera, itapat nyo naman sa mukha nyo. Wag naman sa pader, no? Pader ang nakikita ko eh. Okay, let's do. Ready, Cody? 1, 2, 3. Cody, done?
Ma'am, wait lang po. Naglag po eh.
Okay. Ikaw na mag-count, Cody. Okay na, Cody? Okay, another one, Cody. 1, 2. Smile naman kayo. 1, 2, 3. Okay na po, Cody?
Okay na po, ma'am.
Okay, another one lang for our this presentation din. Pa-screenshot na rin ako. Okay, go ahead, Cody. 1, 2, 3. Okay na, Cody?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay na? And lastly,
Yes, ma'am.
lastly. Hindi pala yan. Dito, Cody. Go ahead. 1, 2, 3. Done? Done
Yes
po?
po, ma'am.
Okay. And another one is this. Ano ba yung isa? Dito na lang. Okay. Go ahead. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Okay na po.
Thank you. So let me just stop my screen sharing. And let's just end this stream. Kailangan. Can you please open your camera and give me a wave bago tayo mag-tapos? Goodbye, everyone. See you all next time.
Bye po.
Goodbye.
Bye po,
Goodbye.
ma'am.
Bye po.
Goodbye. And
Bye po, ma'am.
congratulations sa mga nanalo
Bye po.
at gumawa tayo ng group chat para sa mga plano natin sa classroom. Goodbye. Bye. Thank you. Goodbye.